Hey there, I'm David Cole. Across from me is my cousin and friend Christian Cole, and we are Gen X Unhinged.
Get it out there, Dave. Get it out, buddy. Come on now.
I'm getting older.
Yeah,
It's hard to say Gen Unhinged.
You're getting some-timers, man. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you forget. It happens.
No. So, hey, I'm feeling good. I was kind of feeling under the weather for like 3 straight shows, and I am fired up and feeling good today.
Hey, it's glad to have you back, bud. Glad to have you back.
Yeah. Hey, a nice hat.
Thank
we got
you.
our Gen X Unhinged
Yes,
hats on.
Yeah, the new hats are available now with the red cross on the back.
They look sharp.
They do look sharp. We've got the polos, the Gen X Unhinged polo golf shirts. We got some really cute girl stuff. What else? There's a lot of new stuff. I mean,
we got some improved hoodies. We've got a long sleeve shirt, long sleeve shirt that you're excited about.
Yeah, I am excited about. I actually ordered one. It's got a flag on it. It says "We the People" down the arm.
With our logo on the front. Looks really good.
And there will be one available with our logo on the back. I'm having a fight. I don't know why I'm fighting with people on this, but people want a logo on the back. I don't know. Hey, that's just the way it is. I mean, especially Gen Xers. We grew up with TNC and Gotcha and all these different brands, and they all had something on the back, right?
Hey, whatever you say, Christian.
No, I'm just whatever I say, but
whatever your wife says is
she's a boss. Hey, I wear the pants in my family. She just picks the size, all right?
Gen X Unhinged. Get your bling now.
Hey, did you watch the Oscars the other night?
Yeah, probably not. I'd rather pull my fingernails out. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch them either. I don't think anything happened.
It's like a parade of morons.
So I did look it up, and it has its lowest ratings in the last, 8-10 years, something crazy. And we were kids, not even when we were kids, in the 90s. So we were adults. There 40 million people would tune in to watch the Oscars.
Correct.
It's down to 15.
Right.
And it makes you wonder who actually is watching them.
And actually, it's also broadcast on regular TV over the antennas.
Yeah.
They don't really know. They just make it up. I mean, come on. That's like a built-in number, 15 million. Just build it in. You know what I mean?
It has to be that. It has to be 15. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. Because they can't tell. It's like voting in California. You know what I mean? They don't care. They just do what they want. Hey, come down. We'll give you a meth pipe. We'll give you $5. Whatever you need, just write this name and this address down on video. You saw it.
Did you see that?
I did. I saw that. I posted it. These guys, man, I'm telling you, this is why Swalwell. This is what they're setting up for the cheat, right? So they have to show Swallows go up in the polls, so when they cheat, it doesn't look like,
wait a minute,
it all makes sense. Hey, they are so full of shit. They cheat on everything, man. Everything. I'm telling you. And to be honest with you, the Republican in Alaska that's against the SAVE Act, 90% mail-in voting. 90% mail-in voting. Why would you be against this? I'm sorry, she's a Republican too. I'm like, I don't like to beat it up, but hey, if you're gonna beat up one, you gotta beat up both, man.
I'm not sure she's gonna be a senator from Alaska here soon because Alaska's a pretty conservative state, and if she's not gonna be following the pattern, I just don't see him voting for her again.
Right.
That's just me.
Right.
Right. So you're referring to a video where there was a line of people, and they were paying $5 for somebody to sign a petition.
No, $5, and then they vote that ballot and send it back in for you, right? Yeah. That's cheating. They should all be in prison. And to top it all off, it's all funded by an NGO, which came out of your pocket. Our taxpayers paid this NGO hundreds of millions of dollars to be able to have the money to go cheat against us in our elections. It's craziness. And we don't do anything about it. You know, we're too busy arguing over the fighter that wants to be the Homeland Security guy, right? Who's a great guy.
Yeah.
The guy's a great guy. I mean, when we got to mess with him. How about you guys get to, how about we get to work on paying the 260,000 workers that are without pay right now because the Democrats hate Americans?
Speaking of Democrats hating Americans, the SAVE Act, it has taken another positive step in the Senate. It's now going to be debated. So that's good. That's good news.
That's good.
You know, but it just doesn't make any sense why anybody's against this. I just, you look at the bill, you look at, you need to show ID to become a registered voter. What's up with that? That's all it is.
No, it's because it's not so much that, okay? What the Democrats are so upset about is that it's going to purge the voter rolls. So and that's what they were doing with the in San Francisco, right? So
right.
It's not because in California, and I believe in Oregon too, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact, in the state of California, you don't have to be a legal immigrant to get an ID, right? You don't have to be legal. So they give you an ID, which puts you on the voter roll, which puts you able to walk in with your ID and vote. Well, the SAVE Act specifically targets that and says, hey, no. Unless you have a real ID, you can't register to vote. That's what the Democrats are pissed off about.
And this really only affects a certain amount of states. I was looking at something the other day. It's like 37 of the 50 states already follow this type of a rule.
Right. They're all red too.
They're all red.
Right.
They're all red.
I mean, how much more proof do you need? So let me get this straight. 38 out of the 52 states, they agree with the voter ID, and they're all Republican. Oh, so what you're telling me is that out of all these people that are in these states, that everyone who gives an ID, they're Republican? Okay, well, maybe that's why we have 82%.
Makes you go, huh?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
How stupid can you be? You know what I mean? Honestly, it's stupid. I can't even wrap my little brain around it. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. Really? Come on now.
Yeah, let's waste time on this. Let's just waste time.
Right.
Let's just keep talking
You've
about
got
it.
Democrats fighting it, and Fetterman said 77% of Democrats back the SAVE Act. Right? And they're still fighting it. And they're still, these guys are just retarded. I'm telling you, they need helmets and a short bus because they do not look at anything. Sorry. I'm sorry. And if you vote for them, you need to be on the same bus. I'm telling you. I'm no mental giant, but even I can see that.
So have you've been watching some stuff from Mark Wayne Mullen? Boy, he's ready to mix it up. He's a go-getter.
Hey, and Rand Paul crying. I watched that earlier. The guy's crying. I don't know. Evidently something happened to Rand Paul, and Mullen said, well, I can see how that happened, and that really hurt old Paul Ryan's feelings.
Paul Ryan. Who's Paul Ryan?
Huh?
Who's Paul Ryan?
Isn't his name Paul?
Rand Paul. No, his name is Rand Paul.
Rand
his
Paul,
last
whatever.
Name.
I don't even care.
Well, he's one of those thorn in your side Republicans because he can't quite decide what he wants to do. He's just he's an out there Republican. He's somebody that well, anyways, and so it doesn't surprise me that somebody got tired of him, like you said, and this is what Mark Wayne Mullen says. It doesn't surprise me somebody got a little tired and something happened. He says it just happens. Deal with it.
Well, yeah, and I don't know what happened. That's the thing. No one's talking about it, and I lost my sound. I can't hear you. So
that's all right.
I'm trying to fix it right now. I have all these technical difficulties. It's unbelievable. You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me? You can't hear me at all, can you? Oh, great. Well, this will be a really good show. I'm just going to talk, okay? No, you go ahead.
I got you.
No, You got me all right. I want to talk about something else because I just wanted to throw out Mark Wayne Mullen because he's a fighter, and
The guy's a
it's going to be
stud. The guy's a stud.
it's going to be sad to lose him from the Senate,
Right.
but to put him in charge of some stuff, it makes a lot of sense because
Right.
the guy is just
Right.
he's just going to go get it. So,
Right. You know,
he
they're
is in
beating up
the
on him on something he said about Renee Good and Pretty Good, the Pretty Good shooting. You know,
Yeah.
and they're all upset about that. And, you know, they're always mad.
Yeah, always.
Always mad. What a miserable life.
Well, and they have nothing to stand on but to be mad and to blame things on Trump. I mean,
Right.
that's really what it's coming down to.
Right.
I can't even believe those words are coming out of my mouth because it's not how I envisioned all this even as recently as 6 months ago. But that's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
Their platform is be mad at Trump and be on anything opposite of Trump. That's it.
You show me one thing that a Democrat stands for that's not anti-Trump.
Right?
Nothing.
It's just, well, so some good news though. The farm bill, it got passed, and
yes, that's big.
That's pretty major. I didn't, again, this is one of those where it's like, oh yeah, farm bill, that's great for the farmers. Well, my family's farmers, Darlene's family's farmers, so I pay a little bit more attention, and this passes 12. There's 12 key components to this, and it's great for the common American, but it's also great for the farmers who need help. And I saw something the other day that blew my mind. So 15, 20 years ago, there was something like 3 million cattle ranches in America. Now there's 960,000.
Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how many farmers we've lost.
Yeah. And that's just cattle farms. That's not other farms.
Right. Right.
So
I want to know who bought them. Did somebody buy them or did they just close them down? I'm guessing they got closed down.
I'm guessing there was a consolidation sometimes, but a lot of times it's just like they just couldn't make it. And so that part of the land just doesn't get farmed anymore.
Well, all I know is two ribeyes are about $40 at the store right now. So I mean, somebody's got to be making money somewhere, and not that they don't deserve it. Don't get me wrong. Farmers, what they do, they deserve what they make, and I am not coming against that at all. Beef is expensive, and I get that, and I understand it. But if we had more farms, there would be more for the market. There'd be more beef, and prices would come down. But what's driving that is that we keep shutting them down. Supply and demand keeps getting messed up. So therefore we're paying more. And then diesel's $10 a gallon, costs money to get those things here on a truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it just, our bougie fuel.
Bougie fuel. I like that. The bougie fuel in California.
Bougie fuel. Yeah.
You got to have a upper middle class fuel to run your upper middle class vehicle.
Right.
In California.
Right.
Actually,
to get to his $9 million mansion.
So he keeps stepping in it though. What he used $19 million for of public money for the presidential campaign?
Yeah, but that's okay. No, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's Gavin Newsom.
And he's a Democrat.
He's got executive hair. He's okay.
Well, and his grandmother, freaking Pelosi, right? She made like $100 million. Why doesn't she fund the damn campaign? Why do I gotta fund it?
Yeah, that makes things that make you go home.
Oh, all day long. It never changes.
All day long.
That's the problem. It never changes. They just keep cheating, and we still have Democrats that still support them. Hey, they cheated on the last election. Yeah, but he took us into a war in Iran. First of all, no, he didn't. Number one, and number two, why you know what? Let's don't talk about old shit. All right, let's talk about what happened. You know what I mean? Like, why do these Democrats keep justifying what they did because Trump did one thing that 90% of the Republicans believe in? Oh my God, President Trump went and stopped a 45-year fight. Oh, it's an atrocity. I mean, dude, I could go on and on and on.
From a nation whose negotiators would come in and tell the people they're negotiating with, we have nuclear weapons and we're going to bomb you.
Right.
I mean, that's how they negotiated.
Right.
So,
Right. Right.
what choice did they give anybody?
Right.
I mean,
we're going to bomb you. Oh, okay.
We're going to bomb you.
Right.
We don't know for sure when, but it's going to happen.
Right. Right.
We'll let it go then.
Right. Like if somebody says, I'm going to go buy a car and run you over, right? And you see him working to buy money to buy a car, I'm going to stop him from buying a car. I'm sorry. Right. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure you don't get your hands on that car because you're just crazy enough to actually do it. You know, so it just astounds me. It just astounds me.
Yeah, and it also astounds me. The media has been a bit biased because they're making it sound like obviously they're making it sound like that this operation in Iran is kind of going good. I mean, the thing is going fantastic. I mean,
always
it's done everything it's supposed to do. There's one piece left, and that's the Strait of Hormuz, however you say it. And they're working on that to get that taken care of right now. And the sad thing is that Trump asked NATO, hey, to some of the countries that are in NATO, hey, maybe you could help us with this to help make this happen. And they all refused.
Right.
They don't want to help. They just want our protection.
They just want our money.
So they just want our money.
Yeah. So you has been a joke for a long time. You know, the second I found out that the UN could send in troops to the United States, I was done with that. At that point, in my brain, they became the enemy. All right, because anytime a president if it's even hinted that another force that we're a part of could come in to enforce our presidential law, which is not our own military, that's a takeover. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So it's America is doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, we're just doing what we're supposed to do. The right thing to do, protecting an area, protecting our citizens, protecting other citizens. It's doing what it's the right thing to do.
Right. And it's the whole thing is about right and wrong. You know, but the fact of the matter is, how can these Democrats justify their wrong answers?
They can't.
Right. But they continue to try. But they continue to try. They continue to try. I mean, and I follow a lot of these guys, and this is the thing. I don't understand why people pay attention. Like, there was a guy on Gen X Unhinged in our room that read this whole video about, how we're running out of shit. We are the United States of America. We do not run out of nothing. Okay? We do not. We went through that whole debacle in the beginning of the Iran-Iraq war. Remember when our troops, the Humvees weren't secure enough. They didn't have the bulletproof protection and all that. We went through that one. Trump's not going to make that mistake. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Well, he got assurances from all these arms makers in America that they can supply 3 times the amount that they've already used and have it wherever he needs it in X amount of days. I mean, it's like we've got an endless supply right now. I mean, these companies are saying, we've got it. We're ready. We can do this.
Since the Iran-Iraq war stopped, they never stopped producing. Look at the military budget. All right? They've been producing for 10 years straight without any being used, to the point where these things are about to expire. So Trump's just throwing expiration at it. It's like throwing, you know what? It's like he's throwing spoiled milk at them. You know what I mean? They're already paid for. It's already, they're already could be bad, maybe not be bad. It doesn't matter. Just throw it. Just throw it. We got to put new ones anyway. Just, go ahead. He's just clearing off the shelves, man. Clearing off the shelves. It happens. It happens.
So what's been going on is everything going good on Facebook, or you were a little fired up about Facebook?
Yeah. They took away my red background. Evidently they didn't like it. So this is what it is anytime I put anything negative, so I can put anything I want about anybody as long as I don't tag any Republican or say anything negative or basically, if I call the Democratic Party out for any reason and AI doesn't like it, they remove my red background. Like, I could say it, that's fine, but I can't make it red. You know what I mean? I can't call attention to the fact. So it's low key, and I know we don't have any First Amendment rights on it, private, but it's low key, containment. It's low-key containment. So what I'm going to start doing is I am going to just start making pictures of my posts on a red background, and then I'm going to make them worse, and then I'm going to start posting them as pictures. See how they like that?
And so they'll either have to take the whole thing down, or
Correct.
they can't do anything.
Right.
And if they take the whole thing down, I mean, well, you'll feel justified knowing they're going to do that, but it's not really going to help.
Right.
Is it?
No, it's not going to help at all. But
you'll feel better.
But I feel better. Absolutely. Hey, and this is the thing. Hey, I used to tag Swallowswell and Newsom in a lot of my posts.
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore. I think I've successfully been blocked. No, seriously. That makes me feel really good. Like, I'm like, hey, they took the time to block me. That means some liberal staffer is triggered by me. You know how good that makes me feel? I mean, it sounds really stupid, but I'm like, yeah, you took the time. You took the time. All right.
Yeah, I guess I noticed that you weren't really tagging folks as much.
Yeah, they don't let me. They don't let me. They block me. They always Swallowswell blocked me. Newsom blocked me. Shift blocked me. Malish Tlaib, whatever her freaking terrorist name is, she didn't block me, but I'm not allowed to post. I can only post I can only write. I can't post pictures. I can't. It's like they restrict me down. It's really funny. You know what I mean? And they're stupid fucking super victories for me. They're stupid victories.
Well, good. I'm glad they're victories.
Yeah.
Well, and also, I think you've got a personal goal of like getting 5 million views in the next 5 days. Aren't you just driving yourself crazy to try to do this?
Yeah. I'm trying to get 100,000. I'm trying to get basically 1 million views within the next 8 days. Right. We're averaging 25 to 30 million views a month. So it shouldn't be that hard. But the problem is that I think they know that that's what I'm trying to do. Right. Because all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I can do this. Right. It's like a challenge. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, but we're going to tie one hand behind your back. We're going to remove the red background. I know to people out there who don't understand Facebook land, that's a huge deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to do that, I'll just go to Twitter. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I'm going to try.
So if you're hearing this, go look at some of Gen X Unhinged posts and go ahead and share them. Just to help Christian out a little bit.
Let me win.
It really just helps him sleep better, and we really would like for him to sleep.
It does. It's my own personal victory. You know what I mean? So yeah, please, I would love that. That'd be really cool.
I think that would be awesome.
So, and then, well, and this is, I watched so this morning I had Mullen going in one ear. I had Tulsi Gabbard going in the other ear, and I had music playing. And now I got all those things going still, and I'm talking to you. So, I mean, they are there trying to so nothing is funded. Like literally nothing is funded. Weapons of mass destruction, they're not funded. Cybersecurity, they're not funded. The FEMA's not funded. Secret Service is not funded. TSA is not funded.
TSA.
Right.
Yep.
And what is this all for? So that we can protect undocumented people in our country. The Democrats are choosing undocumented people. A foreign entity. They are choosing a foreign entity over American citizens. How can that not be treason? I'm sorry. On its face, it's treason. Its face.
So 260,000 people
as of right now have worked the last 30 days without pay. Some of those are still working. They're just not being paid. And a lot of them are having to find second jobs or whatever. And if they fix it tomorrow, they're still not getting a paycheck for another 30 to 45 days.
Right. And we mentioned this last week, but the TSA agents, they're doing a thankless job. Number one, they make about $50,000 a year. It's not like they're getting rich doing this.
Right. And they're not making it
now
rain.
And then they're taking their money away.
Right.
I mean, it's just
right.
it's so bad.
They're not taking their money. They're not only taking their money away. They're like, hey, we're not going to pay you, but we really need you to show up to work. And can you work overtime?
Yeah.
Can you work overtime? You know, I mean, it's just, it is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, and it's treasonous. I'm sorry.
So meanwhile, there's lines at the airport in Austin, Houston, Chicago that are 4 hours long to get through security.
Right. Like I said Saturday, long. If I go to Vegas in August, I'm going to have to leave tomorrow to get in line.
Yeah. So just things that you just like, what are they thinking? They're not thinking. It's just so anti-Trump. They're not thinking.
Right. Well, and like, we were talking last night, Dave, and at the end of the day, point blank, and if with all real seriousness, it's because they can't. If they come out now and say, okay, Trump was right, that means that every uneducated American was right and they were wrong. And they would also admit that they were wrong. And they would also have to admit they were sold a bill of goods. And they would also have to admit that they were lied to and that they were the sheeple and that they were all the things and all the names that they called us. And they're just not going to do it. They'd rather destroy the country. And that's the sad part about it. You know what I mean? And on its face, that's what it is. Instead of that, they would rather destroy our country to be right about something they're wrong about than let somebody else be right. It doesn't make sense. How hard did they push the Epstein files and what did we learn? That a bunch of Democrats took money or wanted money from it. Nobody ever did anything about that, but they continue to dig. They continue to dig to find nothing. You got people on the stand saying, no, there was no dealings, that, Trump was never there. I mean, how many people have to say this? If we're going to have a hearing, let's have a hearing. Let's get Hawking's stupid ass up there and let's talk to him about how he was cuddled up to Epstein to try to get campaign donations. Why don't we ever talk about that? We never do. We never do. And speaking of that, whatever happened to the guy who gave Ishtar Omar the money shot? Whatever happened to that guy? He just disappeared, right?
Right.
Nobody talks about it. It's like it never happened. Well, who was the guy who did that in New York with the Trump supporters? Jesse Smollett.
Oh, right.
I mean, this is her moment. I mean, this was a complete and utter lie, but nobody talks about it. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing to me. I mean.
Well, and so, what can we do about it? It's not a lot. We do this show. We try to get the information out there, but really what it comes down to is we got to vote. We got to vote. Republicans, you got to vote.
Remember, if you don't vote, it's a vote for the Democrats. Just to be clear. Right. If you do not vote, it's a vote for the Democrats.
And if you get to something on the ballot, it's right versus wrong. You got to vote for the right thing. I'm not saying right as the right Republicans. I'm just saying vote for the right thing. When you're looking at a ballot, you vote for the right thing, and let that guide you.
Right. And and I always say a lot about voting selfishly and vote for what's best for your family, and I agree with that. But for the most part, that's kind of a fine line. If you look down at a bill. And the bill is like, for the gas tax, for instance, and you're financially well off, right? You're upper tier. You can afford the gas. It doesn't really bother you, but you think about the people who can't. You know what I mean? Right. I mean, we got a mileage tax in California. We have a mileage tax now. I'm surprised they don't tax the air. Well, they do. We have environmental tax. It's going to be like Spaceballs. We're going to have to buy canned air. Remember that? I mean, it's horrible. It's horrible. I mean, we are communists, man. California's communist. I don't care what anybody says. We are absolute communists. We live under a communist regime, under mass illegal taxation. That's the fact of the matter.
Yeah. And, the only chance California has is somebody like Steve Hilton. I've been impressed. I've been following him a little bit more here lately, and he says some impressive things. It is just talk right now. I don't know his history. But at least he's saying the things that make you believe in the right things.
Right,
So,
but yet we still don't know about the SAVE Act, do we? We still don't know about the gas tax on all
right.
the Republicans running. Why don't we know about this?
Yeah, well, he did it. We saw some, there was a debate in February that I went back and watched, and he does talk about doing away with unnecessary taxes. He didn't specifically mention the gas tax, but he did talk about, he talked about not having a tax in California on the first $100,000 you make. That was a pretty radical thing for somebody to say in California. So,
right.
You need to vote. That's the key message. You need to vote. That's all we can do right now is we need to vote. So, hey, Christian, that was good. And I want to talk about some of that. We got this Gen X Unhinged.myshopify.com. We talked about the hats and the hoodies and the shirts, and we think we've got some nice products out there. And if you want to look as sharp as we do and also support the show, that would be great. We also have a sponsor for our show, cdpfirearmsllc.com. They sell firearms and paraphernalia that goes with firearms. If you go to their website and you put in Gen X Unhinged, when you're checking out, there's a little comment section. You put Gen X Unhinged, you get an additional 10% discount. And so really want to recommend that. And I know you got a lot of people that you work with that you want to thank.
Yes, yeah, all the admins, G-Man, I've been waiting. I wanted to get the new hats ready. I haven't sent those out yet because I wanted the cross on the back before I sent those out. So we finally got those up and running. So I'll be doing that this week. To the moderators, you guys, without you guys, I couldn't get it done. One of our moderators got caught up in a storm, keep her in your prayers. Yeah. I just, I don't want to put her name out there, but she's really struggling right now. They lost their home. So,
wow.
keep her in your prayers. She could really, use them right now. But without their support, I would have nothing. We can sit up here and I can talk all day long, but that group's growing really fast, and without them monitoring it or helping me monitor it, and then without G-Man, G-Man say he's having some medical issues too. So God bless you, bud. We'll keep you in our prayers. And, but without him, we have a show, but we don't have a great show. You know what I mean? We have a great show now because of what he does. And we appreciate that more than anything. So keep G-Man in your prayers. And, God bless America. Stand strong, people. We got to vote. Every vote that you do, every person that doesn't vote is a vote for a Democrat. It's not fair, but that's just the way it is. And, all we can do is talk about it and try to keep it going, man. Keep the movement going. So God bless you all. God bless all of our troops in Iran. Epic Fury. Keep up the good work, guys. We salute you. Thank you so very much. And God bless you and your families. And God bless America.
God bless America.
Looking for quality, performance, and reliability? Look no further than CDP Firearms, LLC. Whether it's customized AR-15 parts, premium optics, or specialized ammunition, we have the gear to upgrade your shooting experience. We pride ourselves on providing top-notch products with expert-friendly service that you can trust. Visit us online at cdpfirearmsllc.com. CDP Firearms. Gen X Unhinged. Get your bling now. Gen X Unhinged is sponsored by cdpfirearmsllc.com. Gen X Unhinged is a weekly podcast hosted by Christian Cole and David Cole. Join us online at genxunhinged.com, on Facebook at Gen X Unhinged Group, or download on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Podcast.